So we're gonna start in 5 minutes as usual. We're just gonna wait until everyone comes on, and we're gonna start in 5 minutes. So we're gonna do the fundamental bias for the week of September 13th. So we're gonna do the overview. So we're gonna look at what will be moving, what currency pair that we're looking at for this week. So stay tuned, guys. We're gonna start in 5 minutes. Welcome, guys. So we're gonna start in about 2 minutes. So if you're on Facebook, and in the Facebook group specifically, make sure to click on my Facebook picture to be able to see me live. I just posted in the group, left a message on that. But for the rest, you should see me correctly here. So we're gonna start in 2 minutes here for the fundamental bias here for September 13th, for the week of September 13th. All right, guys. So welcome. So welcome to the fundamental bias review overview. Sorry, for September 13th, 2021. So my name is Andre Dervo, aka DreDayFX. So we're gonna, like we do always on Mondays, with EFX, Elevated FX, we do the fundamental bias overview for the week. So we look at the last 2 weeks of data and we analyze those data to make sure that we know exactly what is the trend for the week of forex for the forex pairs. So we look at each individual future currencies and we add it all together to get the forex pairs. Okay. I just want to make sure that everyone can hear me. Type the number one if you could hear me. I know we have people on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch currently. So I just want to make sure that everyone can first see me and secondly hear me. So we could start. So if you could hear me, type the number one in the chat. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, great. Okay, so we're gonna start with the fundamental bias here. Okay, so I'm just gonna share my screen. All right. Perfect. Okay, so for the week of September 13th, what we're going to be looking at is the AUD USD. Based on the data, we have it as a sell during the week. Okay. Same thing for AUD CAD. We have it as a sell. And if you see any neutral, as I always say on each of my lives here, if you see a neutral, that means that the currency pair, the currency is going down separately. That means it's a neutral pair, meaning that we don't have a specific bias for the week. So we do not trade. I do not trade that pair. Okay. But let's say if you're using one of our products here, for example, if you're using Enigma, you may have some signals for that specific pair, and if it makes sense for you, you could take the trade. You have to make sure that you analyze everything and take the trade. If not, personally, I do not take the currency that are neutral here. Personally, okay. Next one that we are looking at for this week is AUD JPY. As you can see, the Australian dollar is a strong sell here overall. So anything against the Australian dollar, if it's going up, like the yen, and like the other pairs here, you see it's the Canadian dollar is going up and the dollar is going up. We're selling the AUD. Okay, same thing for New Zealand dollar. It's going up here. So since the Australian dollar is going down for the week, we're looking to sell AUD and NZD. Okay. CAD is going up for the week. Okay, so anything that is against the CAD, so anything that is on the right side of the CAD, if it's going at the opposite direction, that means if it's going down, we're looking to buy CAD. Okay, so CAD CHF is a buy. CAD JPY here is neutral because it's going. The JPY is going. It's going up, so that's neutral here. The Swiss franc is going down. So since JPY is going up, CHF JPY, it's a sell. Okay, perfect. So next we have Euro AUD. The euro is a strong buy here. I'm just gonna go back on the data and show you exactly based on the data what it was saying specifically for the euro. I think the euro, the euro is a big mover for the week. The reason why is that if you look at the last 2 weeks of data, so the August 30th week and the September 6th week, you see a big difference in pricing. So on the 30th, it was the commercials were at minus 52,212, and then it went to minus 73,316 on the week of the 6th. Okay, so since it's going down in value, we're looking to buy the euro. Okay, and since it's a big difference, if you compare to, let's say, this week, that was a buy. The week of the 23rd was a buy because the 9th and the 16th of August, it was going down in value, up in price, but the difference was not that much compared to this difference here. That's almost 21,000 contracts difference. Okay, so that means that it's a big mover for the week. So that's why I'm looking for the euro to do a lot of movement overall for the week. So if we go back on our list, so euro odd is a buy, so it's really a strong buy. So I would tell you guys to look at that pair overall for the week. Even euro CHF, it's a buy. Euro GBP is a buy. Euro USD neutral because the dollar is going up. So it's the same bias for the euro, so it's neutral. Like I said, if you're still receiving alerts here on the Enigma platform signal chat, you're able to take the trade, and you have to analyze the market before getting on any of our of the signals here that are offered. Okay. Same thing for Euro CAD. It's going up. The CAD is going up here, so it's neutral. Same thing for GPY. GPY is going up, so it's neutral. And let's see. Okay, perfect. So next, GBP, JPY. We have it as a sell. GP USD is a sell too. JP odd is neutral. GP CAD is a sell. GP NZD is a sell. GP CHF is neutral. So except the GP SEP and GP odd, the rest of the GP pairs are sells overall for the week. Okay. Now NZD CAD, we have It's a neutral because the NZD and CAD are going in the same direction. Same thing for NZDUSD, same direction. We have NZD Chef, that is a buy because the Swiss franc is going down, and NZD GPY is neutral, same direction, so don't trade it. USD CAD, it's neutral. USD CHF is a buy because the Swiss franc is a sell, and USD JPY is neutral too. Okay. So let's see here. Just gonna make sure that if anyone has any questions regarding the fundamental buys here for the week. So if you're on EFX, you're able to get and you're a paid member, you're able to get the link for that specific information. But eventually, we're gonna migrate everything to our back office here, so that way everyone will have access on the start of the week, know exactly where to start their week from. Okay, so yeah, so see if we go back on the data specifically. Like I said, the big movers, the big mover for the week, we have the euro because of the difference in the commercials contracts compared to the last 2 weeks. There's a big difference here. And we have the New Zealand dollar. That is a big mover too. The reason why, on the week of the 30th, the contract was 2,372. And then it went down to minus 4,989. So since it's going down in value, it's going up in price. Okay, same thing. And if we go back to the New Zealand dollar, like I said, the New Zealand dollar, anything that is against the New Zealand dollar and it's going down. For example, we had New Zealand dollar here, AUD, Australian dollar against the New Zealand dollar. That's a good pair to look at for the week because the New Zealand dollar is really weak for the week, no pun intended. So that's a good pair to look at. Other than that, you have Euro, NZD. Yeah, Euro NZD, it's still up, yeah, because it's going up both. Yeah, NZD, let's see here. NZD CHF, that's a good. And let's go back here. Perfect. Okay, so is there any questions here? If you have any questions, if you're looking at the replay, just leave your comment on the comment section below. If you're on YouTube or on the Facebook group, and I'll be glad to answer your questions here. So usually on Mondays it's not a long call, so it's really we'll look at the data and give you exactly the pairs that I'm looking at for the week, and like I said, anything neutral, some signals on those pairs, it's really on your own judgment. You could take the trade, but you have to analyze the entry before taking any trades that are sent out. Okay, perfect. So it's gonna stop sharing here. So yeah, I'm just gonna review the pairs once again for you guys. So we have AUD USD, USD AUD CAD. Okay, you have AUD JPY, AUD NZD, CAD CHF. You have CHF JPY, Euro AUD, Euro CEF, Euro GBP. Those are buys. Y for sell. USD for sell. GB CAD for sell. GB NZD for sell. That's another one that you could look at for the GBNZD. Could be a big mover here. And then you have NZD CHF and perfect. So I'm going to stop sharing. Great. So if you want to know exactly the actual process for the fundamental buys here, we do eventually we're going to have some training here on that in the group. So you have to be a paid member to get the actual training. But overall, if you just want to know exactly the buys, overall, we're going to give it to you every week on our free platforms here, and you could trade the way that you like. And if you want to know, if you want to use our Enigma signal service, we do offer it at $97 per month. You're gonna have the links here at the bottom of the stream, and you're gonna look at all of the other offers that we have. If, for example, you want to go with we do offer funding for trading to succeed in the market overall. So you could look at all of the links that we have below, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section, and we're gonna be glad to help you regarding that. So I'm just gonna stay here for if there's any questions. So if not, we could stop the streaming in a couple, like around maybe 5 to 6 minutes here. So I'll stay here for a couple of minutes here with you guys. So I can load the post. No problem. All right, so yeah, no problem, guys. So we're gonna close the webinar right now. So like I said, if you have any questions, guys, just leave them in the comment section, and we're gonna be glad to answer your questions on that. So that being said, I wish you a wonderful week of trading, and make sure to be cautious in those markets here, because it could be volatile, specifically if you're trading euro and New Zealand dollar here overall. Okay. So on that note, I wish you a wonderful week of trading. Talk to you guys on Friday. We're gonna do a review for this week to see exactly what happened overall in the market.